My loving greetings, Vanakkam, Namaste, Prem Namaskar to one and all of you. Welcome to the Monday Sadhana, a journey in which you will experience the scientific art of mastering the breath, which is pranayama or pranayamam, in which you will also go through chakra cleansing and chakra healing and meditation. So welcome to this session. In order to begin, shall we sit with our spine upright and gently close our eyes? We'll chant Om 5 times to begin. You take a deep breath in through your nostrils, and with your outward breath, we'll chant Om. So let us all begin. You can gently open your eyes. Breath is life. When breath stops, so too does life. Therefore, it is so important to control the breath and the breathing. Pranayamam is the scientific art of mastering the breath. Pranayamam simply means to control your prana, the energy, through the control of the breath. So what we're going to do now is the Anulom Vilom Pranayama. It is alternate nostril breathing. And Guru Swamigal, the founder of the Sadhana Sangam of South Africa, practiced it as well as taught it to his direct disciples. Its purpose is to stimulate the nadis or energy centers that run throughout the body like electrical wires. Anulom Vilom Pranayamam, when we understand the right side of the brain controls the left side of the body, the left side of the brain controls the right side of the body. And the right side of the brain is the creative and artistic side of the brain. The left side of the brain is the analytical, mathematical, and intellectual side of the brain. And when we do Anulom Vilom Pranayamam, right, we are balancing both sides. Because what happens is, by nature, we are dominant on the one side. But by doing the Anulom Vilom Pranayamam, we attempt to cleanse the mind and stimulate the right and the left nadis, the energy channels, so that by doing the cleansing on both sides of the nadis, they become balanced. The alternate nostril breathing also synchronizes the left side and the right side of the brain. This technique is best practiced early in the morning before sunrise, but it is also very good to practice Anulom Vilom Pranayamam before the commencement of your meditation, and also before the commencement of any asanas. So that will help you in your asanas and your meditation. And as I've mentioned in previous sessions, Anulom Vilom Pranayamam is performed with a breathing sequence of 1:4:2. It means that if you're breathing in through, for instance, the left side of your nostrils, you count 1 to 4. Then you're holding your breath to the count of 1 to 16, and you're breathing out to the count of 1 to 8. So that is how we work it out, 1:4:2. Now we use the thumb to compress the right nostril, use the ring finger and the small finger to compress the left nostril. And we begin by breathing in through the left nostril. So you compress your right nostril with the thumb, breathe in through the left nostrils, you block both nostrils, hold your breath, and then you breathe out through the right nostril by releasing the thumb. Breathe in through the right nostril, block the right nostril, breathe out through the left. So that is how you do it. You breathe in through the left, breathe out through the right, breathe in through the right, breathe out through the left. Breathe in through the left, breathe out through the right, breathe in through the right, and breathe out to the left. This is how we do this particular, it's alternate nostril breathing, and to balance the both spheres of the brain. I think for beginners, it is very challenging to actually hold the breath. Therefore, in the beginning, you may just not want to hold the breath. Just breathe in and breathe out, breathe in and breathe out. Today, what we will do is, we will breathe in through the left nostril, hold the breath to the count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and breathe out to the right. Breathe in through the right, hold the breath and count 1 to 4. Normally it should be around 1 to 16, but we just taking you on a starting journey in this pranayamam technique. So let us all sit comfortably, use your right hand, take your right thumb, block your right nostril. We're going to breathe in through the left and hold the breath, count 1 to 4, and breathe out through the right. And I will do it just to demonstrate how it's done. This is how you hold your hand. So you may all just sit comfortably. Now block your right nostril with your thumb, breathe in through the left, hold your breath and count 1 to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then breathe out through the right nostrils. Breathe in through your right nostril, count 1, 2, 3, 4, and breathe out through the left. Continue this process for about 7 times. You may begin. Okay, thank you. We will now move on to the next technique, which is known as the Matrika Kriya Pranayama, where we breathe in 2 units and breathe out 2 units. And the critical part of this technique is to pull your stomach in at the second outward breath. When you do that, the diaphragm pushes up, the lungs get squeezed, and all the deoxygenated air in the lungs then gets expelled to the outside environment. So subsequently, when you take 2 units of inward breath, you take a full supply of fresh air. Therefore, this technique helps you to get every dose of energy, especially when you're tired and lethargic. It's good for the development of the heart and for the normalization of your pulse. It also helps to push your stomach in. So you can now practice it. Breathe in 2 units, breathe out 2 units, and pull your stomach in at the second outward breath. So you may now commence. You're breathing only through your nostrils. We'll move on to the next technique. It's called Kanida Togupu Kriya Pranayamam. We actually breathe in through both nostrils, and you count mentally as you're breathing in. And then when you're breathing out, you double the count. So your outward breath must be twice the time limit of your inward breath. So to keep the time limit, you breathe in, count, and when you breathe out, you double the count. So you breathe out slowly. So if you breathe in, you count 1 to 4. When you're breathing out, you must slow it down and breathe out slowly and count 1 to 8. If you're breathing in 1 to 5, you breathe out 1 to 10, all through your nostrils only. The whole idea is when you're breathing out slowly, the greater opportunity of more oxygen and pranic energy to be absorbed at the lungs. Otherwise, when you breathe in and breathe out same times, there's a limited amount of oxygen and pranic energy is absorbed. So let us just practice this Kanida Togupu Kriya Pranayamam. Each one of you, your count may be different. So let us just do it 5 times. Okay, we move on to the next technique of breathing. It's Ida Pingala Kriya Pranayamam. Ida is the nadi, the main nadi running along the spine on the left side, and Pingala is the nadi running down the right side of the spine. At the base is the Muladhara Chakra, and within the Muladhara Chakra is the Kundalini Shakti, which is your life force, your powerful life force. That's the Shakti, and it's a divine Shakti. And for this divine Shakti, when it actually gravitates upwards, it's like a serpent coil that opens out and then it gravitates upwards. It is necessary for the Kundalini Shakti to rise, for anyone to accomplish greatness in music, in singing, in dancing, in art. So in any field of activity, if you want to be successful, the Kundalini Shakti must rise. And therefore doing this particular pranayamam activates the Kundalini Shakti, allows it to rise up. And when this Shakti actually gravitates through all these chakras, reaching the top of the head, the Sahasrara chakra, the synergy or oneness between the Kundalini Shakti and Shiva on the top results in the sadhaka becoming a siddha. You become elevated to that level. So it's not easy for this Kundalini Shakti to reach there. In most people's lives, those who don't do any sadhana, the Kundalini Shakti remains dormant, like a coil. But those who do intensive sadhana and different kinds of work, whether it's meditation, pranayamam, singing bhajans, or even chanting the divine name, they help to open up the Kundalini Shakti and enable it to move up. So in the Ida Pingala Kriya Pranayamam, we have to create the flow of the energy, that Shakti, from the base chakra, Muladhara chakra, up the Ida nerve or the Ida Nadi along the spine all the way up, and then bring it up to the Agnya chakra, the space between your eyebrows. That's your inhalation. One inhalation takes you right from the base Muladhara chakra to there. We must create that flow of the energy. We must do visualization, visualize the flow of that energy upward, up the spine, up the neck, right up to the space between the eyebrows. And we have to breathe in, the inhalation. And the fourth thing that we need to synchronize with it is the chanting of So Hum. So So is your inhalation. You chant. 2, you breathe in. 3, you do the visualization. And 4, you create the flow of the energy. So when it reaches your Agnya chakra, the space between your eyebrows, then you start breathing out, your exhalation, and you visualize the flow of the energy coming down the neck on the right side, down the Pingala Nadi, right through back to the Muladhara chakra. So then with the exhalation, creating the flow of the energy, visualization, and chanting Hum on this side. So when you do this, it's a very, very powerful pranayamam, and it's a very powerful spiritual process. What I will do now is chant So, and you breathe in, do the visualization, and create the flow of the energy. And as I chant Hum, you breathe out and do visualization on your right side and create the flow of the energy down your Pingala Nadi. back to the Muladhara chakra. So if you can do that cycle, and we will do that together, we can do this 5 times together now, but you can practice it on your own, and then you'll get the hang of the whole process. And how meditative this whole pranayama technique is. It's a very powerful process. It can elevate your level of consciousness, and you can achieve phenomenal outcomes from this particular technique practice. So let us sit comfortably, close our eyes. I will do the chanting and you do the rest. Okay, you can now relax. The next technique is known as Ekkanile Pranayamam. It's one pointed concentration. In this technique, our eyes must be connected to the Sahasrara chakra. So you must actually get your eyeballs to connect upwards. So we roll your eyeballs up like this. And while you do the breathing, your eyes must be connected up to Sahasrara chakra. And you breathe in and you breathe out through the nostrils only. So you're breathing in, you're breathing out through the nostrils, your eyes are connected to the Sahasrara chakra, and you mentally chant So Hum. And when you can synchronize all 3 things, a person in Samadhi, when a person in Samadhi may not have breathing and even pulse, and it could be certified dead by a medical practitioner. However, if the medical practitioner lifts the eyelids up, you'll find that the eyes are shot up. It's connected to the Sahasrara chakra. And that will tell him that the person is not dead, but is in a state of Samadhi. The second thing that he also is the hair on the skin of the dead person is actually flat. But a person in a state of Samadhi, the hair will be standing up erect, because the hair standing up erect is like antennae connecting with the energy of the universe. And it is like the receiver. Just as the antenna receives the sound from the sound waves and brings it to the radio to produce the music, likewise, the hair standing up erect is a receiver of the pranic energy from the universe, and it brings it to the body and sustains this body. So even if there's no breathing, no food, the body is sustained in a state of Samadhi. for several days, whereas a dead person's body will start decomposing and emit a bad odor after a day or two. With the person in samadhi, the body is sustained uh, in a good condition without any smell whatsoever. So let us practice this. It is very challenging, especially for those who are not used to getting the eyeballs up. So, what you're going to practice this at home, try and get your eyeballs up, connecting to the Sahasrara chakra. But now we will just do it 3 times. I will chant so, and you breathe in with your eyes connected to the Sahasrara chakra, and I'll chant hum. You breathe out. So let's just relax, sit comfortably with your spine upright. Get your eyeballs connected to the Sahasrara chakra. Roll your eyeballs up. And now begin. So hum. So hum. So hum. Thank you. You can now relax. We now move on to the chakras. You are what your breath is, and you are what your brain is. Brain controls the ductless glands or the chakras, and the chakras affect the brain. Brain affects our thoughts, our emotions, and our feelings. And the chakras must not, therefore, be overactive or underactive. So it has to be in a state of balance. There are 7 chakras, the main chakras being Mooladhara in the perineal region, and slightly above it is the Swadhisthana, Manipura in the navel area, Anahata Art Center, Vishuddhi Chakra at your epiglottis, Agnya Chakra at the space between your eyebrows, and Sahasrara Chakra in top of the head and the brain. So those are the main chakras. And the chakras are a spinning disk of energy. And they are connected with the energy of the universe. And the more active the Vayu is, the breathing is, the more optimally the chakras function. And the more effective the chakras are, the more optimal their function, the greater impact on the health and well-being of the person. So because the different parts of the body are impacted upon by the different chakras in the body. And then you have the Kundalini Shakti in the Mooladhara chakra, which is like the serpent coil. And so, and I did mention that the Kundalini has to rise for you to become an accomplished artist, dancer, singer, or in any field whatsoever. And Kundalini helps you to have a good experience of life. It also, raising the Kundalini, raises your level of consciousness. We're now going to focus on the Agnya Chakra. It's between the eyebrows. It is known as the third eye. It is between from and it is in the brain, connected to the pineal gland. It is a third eye center, third eye chakra. It has 2 petals on the outer side, and the color is indigo. the element that the Agnya Chakra is associated with light, the element light and illumination. And the sense is hearing. The sound is warm, and the warm is not like conventional sound. Warm. Here you pronounce A-U-M, all three sounds. Aum. 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 So this is the mantra to activate the Agnya Chakra. So from here, the Agnya Chakra, the Kundalini Shakti commands the mind and the prana to purify the entire subtle body system, the chakra system and the subtle body system. This chakra establishes a connection with the external world through inner vision and connected to the external world. Focusing on the third eye chakra motivates us to move beyond the worldly desire and the worldly distractions. When the chakra is awakened, it increases consciousness and transcends to a higher realm. So this is also the seat of consciousness. And this is the sixth primary chakra in the body and signifies the subconscious mind and is a direct link to Brahman. Brahman is the supreme reality, the ultimate, the transcendental. Right? And this chakra is also linked to perception, awareness, and spiritual communication. This is the chakra of intuition, insight, self-realization, inspiration, and imagination. So when you sharpen this particular Agnya Chakra, you have a lot of intuitive abilities. In other words, a lot of wisdom will come out from within you. It will be amazing outcome when you actually activate the Agnya Chakra. This is also connected to the pineal gland, or the pineal gland, whatever you may call it. The pineal gland experiences calcification, and this is the result of the fluoride in the water and in the toothpaste that we use daily, and that causes calcification of the pineal gland. And when the calcification does not permit the Agnya Chakra to function at an optimum level. Therefore, if we use turmeric paste on our forehead and rub it, it causes decalcification of the pineal gland. And the kungum dot that is used at the space between the eyebrows then activates the pineal gland. So those who use turmeric paste and kungum dot above, they actually constantly activate the pineal gland, or they sharpen the intuitive abilities. So the benefits of opening your third eye, this Agnya Chakra, you get mental clarity about everything. You have improved concentration, and you have clear self-expression. You have strengthened intuition, and you have experienced a sense of bliss, blissful peace. And this is an experience you have when your Agnya Chakra is fully activated. And there is also decisiveness in your decision making. then you also experience insight. So you'll see the Agnya chakra is being, when it's opened up, the third eye is opened up, you experience all these things, and it makes your life so much more beautiful. Enjoy a better quality of life. But you may struggle, however, to have faith in your broader purpose if your third eye chakra is blocked. So you may feel there's no point to what you're doing if it is blocked, or you feel it is insignificant. You might also be stuck by your inability to make decisions. Some people describe this as a feeling of psychological paralysis. If you have a blocked third eye chakra, you might have trouble sleeping, you may feel clumsy, and struggle to learn new things in life. So, even in your ability to broaden your horizon and to learn, you have to sharpen this Agnya chakra. And when your Agnya chakra is blocked, you lose your connection with your inner wisdom, that intuitive ability. You may feel lost or adrift. The imbalance is most likely to present itself physically sometimes within the brain and the eyes, the blocked Agnya chakra. You may also feel stuck in the day-to-day mundane activities. So what we're now going to do is go into a state of contemplation. So sit comfortably with your spine upright. Gently close your eyes and contemplate in your own life. Do you feel a strong connection with your divine, or do you feel lost? With your eyes closed, reflect on it. What is your state of connection with your divine? Do you have a strong bond with your divine, or do you feel lost? Do you feel your intuitive wisdom pouring out when you experience a challenge? I mean, when you have a problem or a challenge, you are able to actually find solutions to your own problems and challenges because the solution comes from within you. It's intuitive wisdom that pours out. Do you experience that? Or is there a blockage? There's no wisdom coming out. You cannot find the solution to the problem. Do you experience mental clarity, clear self-expression, or are you struggling with concentration? Or do you feel some sort of psychological paralysis, unable to make any decisions? whatsoever. You can now sit in silence and in stillness, and we'll all chant together Om like this. Aum. So you get the sound of the A, the U, and the M. And that is the mantra for opening up the Agnya Chakra. So we're going to do the chant together. Om Agneya Kundalini Aroganam Kundalini Aroganam Kundalini Aroganum. Now continue to sit comfortably in silence and in stillness, with your back upright so that all your chakras are in alignment. Now gently place your hands on your thighs with your palms facing upwards. Now take slow, long breaths into your abdomen. In other words, feel your breath moving from the tip of your nostrils all the way into your lungs, pushing out your stomach as you inhale. And feel your abdomen collapse as breath is being pushed out of your lungs when you exhale. For inhalation, your stomach pushes out. With your exhalation, your stomach is pulled in. But you're breathing with long breaths through your nostrils. Continue this a few times. Now visualize a golden ball of light in your heart that is shining bright, beautiful and brilliant with golden light. This golden ball of light is your divine. And feel the vibrations and the energy of your divine in your heart, in the light, the golden light. You awaken to the source of your divinity within you. Feel your heart transforming into a sacred space filled with the presence of the divine. Now ask your divine in your heart to lead you into a beautiful state of oneness and synergy with your loved ones, your close family. Feel your heart opening up and flowering with immense love. Feel a sense of oneness and synergy with all your loved ones. Immerse yourself with this love. Experience an overwhelming presence of this love radiating from your heart. Now bring to your awareness any one relationship that you are struggling with at the moment. Feel the emotions of hurt and anger as you imagine and feel the other within you, the other that you are struggling with. Now gently place both your palms on your heart and connect with your divine. Breathe normally. Pray and ask your divine to let go of your anger and hurt and find peace with the other. Let go of whatever anger that you experience with the other, whatever hurt that you experience with the other. Please let go of it and find peace with the other. Repeat the words slowly and softly to yourself. May the dark clouds of my anger and hurt slowly dissipate and disappear. May the dark clouds of my anger and hurt slowly dissipate and disappear. May the dark clouds of my anger and hurt slowly dissipate and disappear. And now feel your inner being become filled with love. It is filled with love for the other with whom you experienced a struggle. Now immerse yourself with love as you now see and feel the other within you. In this moment, you and the other are in oneness, in synergy. You are one. Remain in this beautiful state of being one with the other. It is such a beautiful, phenomenal experience to feel love and in a state of oneness and synergy with someone you have been struggling with in the relationship. You experience so much of inner peace and inner bliss as you experience that oneness with somebody that you have been struggling with. Now express gratitude to your divine for going through this meditation. And for healing the relationship. Slowly you come back to your body. You become aware of your mind as you become grounded. You take a deep breath in through your nostrils to become completely grounded. You bring your palms together in front of your heart and you give thanks and gratitude to God. And when you are ready, you can gently open your eyes. Om Tirutittambalam. Thank you to all of you for connecting with the Monday Sadhana. And I trust that through your perseverance in doing the Monday Sadhana on a regular basis, you will impact phenomenally on the quality of your life and the quality of your health, which will subsequently and consequently impact on your overall well-being. God bless you. Till we meet again, may you feel joy in your hearts, peace in your minds, and bliss in your lives. Om Namah Shivaya.